I found it really helpful to have things I can ask for and access because nobody really teaches you that. This is probably the most different of any other orchestra I've probably ever been in.
Play with Paraorchestra is a project designed to give young people aged 18 to 25 an insight into who Paraorchestra are, what we do, how we do it, by replicating a Paraorchestra rehearsal room. We have 2 days of workshops where these participants play alongside our Paraorchestra ensemble members and also have opportunities to participate in conversations about their professional practice and development and meet like-minded individuals. We begin by bringing everyone together, participants and Paraorchestra musicians, for an introduction before we get into the music. And then we had one-to-one opportunities for the young musicians to talk to Paraorchestra members about their creative careers. And then we finished with a sharing to friends and family to celebrate the work we've been doing.
Trying to break into the freelance music world, you are very, very quickly pigeonholed as someone who is disabled. And that's one of the nice things about here is you're actually connecting with other freelance disabled people, and that then opens up massive opportunities of networking, working with them in the future, working with other composers in the future, and it's a massive goldmine of information and people. It feels like a lot easier to ask questions than in like an orchestra setting. You kind of have to pass it a specific way to get an answer. It's a bit more relaxed and the individual players have a lot more input.
It feels like a really helpful kind of guide of experience rather than in previous situations where I felt a little bit scared. It's more an equal relationship of, so what sounds do you want to make and how are you going to make them and how can we work together to get you there?
We were able to, in the lead up to this project, have really detailed conversations with each of our participants about their musical experience and about their access needs so that when they arrive and meet us, we can meet them where they're at.
I've never had like the thoroughness of the questions like that in my life before. It all felt incredibly generous and I really hope like other kind of places would be as thorough.
So let's go back to net in G.
The way that workshops are run, it's still an open dialogue. Like I could go up to someone who's organising this and ask, can I have X, Y, Z? And it would be incorporated. So I think the main difference would be the fact that accessibility is a wider dialogue and an open dialogue.
A lot of the times I used to hide my glasses, hide the fact that I had dyslexia. Here, it's embraced. They understand how you read music or how you like to be in however your disability affects you. It's the common ground of we've been through similar things, we've been through similar experiences. I feel quite liberated actually to be here.
My hope is that these young musicians have connected with one another, with the Paraorchestra ensemble players they met, and that they can go forth more confidently in terms of their artistic practice and their advocacy for themselves.
I think the thing that I take away from today, it's nice to have more of a collaborative thing and be like, is there a reason why you want to do it this way? And take a lot more consideration of that.
It's brought into focus this idea of when people are comfortable, they make better art. And so now I think bringing my practice forward is to listen to when I don't feel comfortable. And it's not just better for me, it's a more empathetic way to approach all my colleagues that I make music with and my friends.
I've learned that actually I can ask for different A3 music instead of A4 because I know I actually find it easier to read. How to actually advocate for myself as a musician, as a disabled musician.
It's nice to know that there's like people already out there in the professional world doing similar things to me. It makes me think maybe I can.